Shalom everyone. We are at the time of a great emergency in Israel, and I ask every one of you to be praying. Behind me are the news all the way from Israel right now, real time, where we know that 100 drones have been fired from Iran towards Israel, and that's not the end of it. They've got other drones that are coming right after them. The situation, there's nobody believed that Iran actually would come to the point where they would actually attack Israel. Now we need to understand a few things. Immediately as Iran sent the drones, the finances of Iran, the money of Iran went down 7%. They know this is going to cost them financially, but it doesn't matter to them because they want to prove a point. They said the day of punishment to Israel has come. In other words, that's it. They are determined. Now, I know what the God of Israel says. It says, "Veyehuda leolam teshev, veYerushalayim ledor vedor." It says, "And Judah shall be established forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation." It says also in Jeremiah 30, that this is going to be the day of the trouble, Jacob's trouble, but out of it he will be saved. We know that there is a salvation for the people of Israel. What I just heard was from somebody that is completely a pro in the area of understanding Iran, and he understands national security. He grew up in Iran, and what he said was that the Iranians don't care about life at all, the life of their citizens at all. The difference between Iran and Israel is that Iran doesn't care about the life of their citizens. Israel is very concerned about the life of our citizens. In Iran, there is no bomb shelters, no safe places. So the moment that Israel attacks Iran, there is going to be a lot of death, beloveds. And I'll tell you something, there will be a lot of what we call civilian death. And we need to pray also that in Iran, those that are believers, because there is about 1 million believers underground that hate this government, they hate the Ayatollah regimes, the Khamenei regimes, and they have been praying underground to bring it down. Let's believe right now that there's going to be a great protection of the God of Israel over the people of Israel and over the faithful believers in Iran that are underground, that have been praying for the regime to come down. And we know the only way for this regime to come down is for Israel to attack Iran and to succeed at it. So let's believe for that success that not only Israel is going to defend herself, 100 drones are on their way now to Israel. Not only that Israel will defend itself, which looks almost impossible with 100 drones. Just to understand, every drone can have tons of explosives in it, tons of bombs in it, and there's 100 of them. So talk about millions, thousands of tons of bombs coming against Israel right now, beloveds. So not only that Israel will defend herself, not that Israel will even want anything besides attacking back and succeeding, and this time without being stopped by the US or anybody else. At this point, Biden seems to be standing with Israel, and they said that it's ironclad that there is a backup on Israel to go ahead and do what needs to be done concerning the attack in Iran. Let's believe that it is true. But above all things, let's believe what the God of Israel said. And he said that even as weapons have been formed, so I formed the weapon, I formed the smith to blow the coals. I'm the one that created even darkness. And he said, but anyone that comes against you with weapons, it's not from me. That's what he said in Isaiah 54. And every weapon created against you, or no weapon created against you shall prosper. And every time that rises against you in judgment, like Iran has risen against Israel in judgment, declaring this is punishment day for the Zionists, for Israel, that you shall condemn, because that's your inheritance as the servants of Yahweh. So it's condemn is not only that we condemn those tongues, we do, but condemn means Israel must attack, must succeed, must have complete victory. And the Iranian regime, the outcome of this, there's only one possible outcome that will be a real positive outcome. The Iranian regime of the Ayatollahs has to come down, and it has to come down swiftly. Let's believe for a miracle like the 6-day war. Beloveds, go into prayer right now for the complete protection of Israel. We may have the best Iron Dome in the world. We may have tremendous amount of protection and defense mechanisms, but there's only one defense mechanism that can help us, and it's a corridor of angels. I've been praying for a corridor of angels since yesterday. Let's believe for that corridor of angels right now in Yeshua's mighty name. And go ahead and blow your shofars. Go ahead and blow your shofars. Hallelujah. Blow your shofars. Kora baba seta raba. Let's have those shofars right now blowing right now in Yeshua's mighty name. We want to have all of our shofars blowing right now. And you, whatever you're looking at right now, blow your shofars. Kora baka sata ramanda. We are connected with Israel right now. Mighty name, we command all of those drones back to sender, 7 ways back, misfire, malfire, and backfire in Yeshua's mighty name. And even against all these places from Iraq, Syria, wherever they are using to send those drones, because the drones are not being sent from Iran, they're being sent through their proxies, through the lands where they have bases, and that's Iraq, and that is Syria, and let me tell you, it's also Jordan, and also the Red Sea from the Houthis. So we are dealing with an all-out attack against Israel. Your prayers at this point is a matter of life and death, not only to Israel, even to your nations. If Iran takes on Israel, Iran said the little Satan and then the big Satan. America comes next. So go ahead and pray right now. Pray, and not only pray, mobilize prayer. Everywhere you are, mobilize. Let everyone be praying. Everyone mobilizing prayer right now and declaring, no weapon formed against you, Israel, shall prosper. And every tongue that has risen against you in judgment. Then Israel condemns, that's their inheritance, are the servants of Yahweh. And Israel, whether they know or they don't know, Israel is a servant of the Most High God, the God of Israel forever will be. Shalom, this is Archbishop Dominica Bierman, and go ahead and pray.